I had the privilege of interviewing Madre Harper, future reserves contract for the Pittsburgh Steelers, a cornerback who's just 25 years old, has spent time with the Las Vegas Raiders, the New York Giants, and most recently, the Carolina Panthers, a guy who has come in here with plenty of knowledge on how to impress this summer, has a strategy to come in here and wow Mike Tomlin and, earn his place on this roster. A dude that at just 25 years old carries experience far beyond his years and has the best mix of veterans that you could possibly have for a developing player in this league. An electric interview, a guy who for 10 minutes straight had me smiling and had me thinking maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers got a diamond in the rough here in Madre Harper. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm with it. We right here.
Just like I said, I was diving into a little bit of, who is Madre Harper. And the first thing I saw is that you handpicked playing for Mike Tomlin this season. You were like, I'm looking to go to a coach that I know is my type of coach. That ended up being Mike T. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so me and my team really felt like Mike Tomlin is a guy who just, he likes the grit. He likes the old school tradition. He likes people that work hard. And I mean, I guess every coach says they do, but it's been a tradition from the Steelers from time and time again. I mean, I remember he's been a coach since I was 10. Mm-hmm. So just to give people a little background. So I've been watching the Steelers my whole life. I already know that up there in that division, people are going to hit hard. They're going to play hard. And they're going to fight to the last whistle. And everybody knows that. It's been like that since forever. My OGs, my dad, everybody, we've always talked about that. And I mean, the ability to play for a coach who likes, my size of DBs. Because, I guess now the league is starting to transfer to taller DBs. And short DBs are still not out. Yeah. But, that is his body frame. That is the type of DBs that he likes. And, I just thought it'd be a really good match. And, play for somebody who's been in the league so long, I still have a lot to learn. Yeah, I may be on year 4, and I don't really consider myself a vet or nothing like that, but I just consider a guy who's every year is continuing to get better, who's continuing to learn. And you think about it, to play for a coach like that who's seen some of the greats at safety, corner, come on now, that's something that I can benefit from and learning from. So I thought it was a great fit.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. Nobody's ever got anything bad to say about Mike Tomlin, obviously.
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about that journey. You've been on 3 teams now. You come from Southern Illinois. Before that, you spent 2 seasons, I believe, at Oklahoma State.
Yes, sir.
Coming from the Carolina Panthers now. How has this journey kind of sculpted you into the player you are today?
I mean, obviously, yeah, it's been rough, bouncing from team to team and, trying to find a spot. As we all know, it's some of it, just numbers, money-wise, everything that plays into a part. But, I mean, for me, it shaped me because it allowed me to play for different systems, different positions, different coaching styles, and that just made me a better player overall and be able to adapt to different situations. I know nobody wants to get cut, but at the end of the day, we know it's a possibility. We know it comes with the game. That doesn't mean that you're not a good player. That doesn't mean you won't shine somewhere else, but that just may have not been your time. And I think it gave me a good sense of to keep working hard. Because a lot of people may get discouraged, they may come down on themselves, but to me, it taught me, I'm keep getting signed. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep fighting because I know that I can play. I know I'm supposed to be in this league. And then, like I said, gave me an ability to play on different systems, play different positions. And that ultimately grew my football knowledge. Because I feel like at this stage, everybody can run, jump, we're all athletic. But at the day, when it comes to those small details and those small plays, that's where the knowledge in the football mental comes in, and who can be more consistent every play, who knows what's coming. Because, at DB at this level, unless you have some type of anticipation, it's going to be hard to make plays.
Yeah.
In college, we could rely on me being faster, me just being stronger, but everybody's like the NFL. How a lot of these top DBs, me being at the Giants with Logan Ryan and James Bradbury and Adoree Jackson, man, James is so smart. Logan is so smart, putting his body where it needs to be, seeing the play before it happens. So you just give you that little bit more, and that's a pick. Or that's a good play. That's a PBU. So that just helped me ultimately. I think it helped me, tremendously. So and being in different cities.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, I would only imagine that. Bouncing around, getting to see the country, that's pretty awesome. Exactly. And the different way that the coaching staffs work. And exactly. Yeah, definitely. You say that everybody's fast, everybody's whatever. Not everybody puts up 14 bench reps and runs a 4.4 and a 40-inch vertical at the combine. But then ultimately goes undrafted. Did you see that coming out of college, or did you expect?
I kind of knew that I was going to be a low round guy just because of the publicity from SIU. I knew SIU wasn't the best school, even though I know my counterpart Chin But, Chin had been there all 4 years. He already been being All-American and all that before I got there. So Chin was, already excelling. I kind of came on late onto the scene and trying to splash to the scene late. So obviously, Chin being there did help me, with him being recruited. So that's my dog, that's my bro. We had to play against the Panthers. So that's great. And I mean, yeah, I kind of see myself going late round to undrafted. I mean, I thought I could have snuck in. I thought some teams could have used me. But at the same time, me leaving Oklahoma State, and you just never know how coaches speak about you or, what goes on behind the scenes. I knew it was a possibility. But at the same time, I knew that
All Steelers Talk has officially launched their own clothing brand, Black and Gold Apparel, now available on bonfire.com or at the shop tab at our YouTube page. Your new favorite place for Steelers t-shirts, sweatshirts, and crew necks, now out, now available in multiple designs, including some of my favorites, Kenny Comeback, Mute, and Kenny DeGeorge. Check them all out at bonfire.com or on the shop tab at our YouTube page.
If I got a shot and I got into somebody's camp, I knew I was going to stick around. And look, I mean, I'm here 4 years later. Because a lot of dudes, did 1 year, one training camp. Remember, I came out during COVID too. So I didn't get no private workouts. I didn't get no interviews. And I feel like with some of those things that may have changed some coaches' minds. Because, everybody doesn't really know unless they see you in person sometimes.
True.
So I knew that if I get in the camp and I show them what I can do, when they see me like in person, things are going to change. And, I've been able to, be fortunate enough and blessed enough to stay in the league this long. And yeah, I haven't had the career I want. At the end of the day, like, I'm still in the door and I'm still able to fight. So yeah. I could be at the house, not on nobody's team, sign no deal. So there's no reason to be woe is me. I know I still have an opportunity and I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, the NFL is 1%. I think everybody says that all the time to me. The NFL is 1%, and sure. I think you're part of it. So how do you do that? Now you're in Pittsburgh. You talk about how you can make that impact. You go into the summer, but cornerback is a very interesting group for the Steelers. They signed Patrick Peterson. They got a returning starter in Levi Wallace, but at the same time they lost Cam Sutton. What's your approach? How do you go in here this summer and say, by the end of the summer, you guys will say, I can't leave?
So my thing is just going in there and just building trust. Since I've been in the league these couple of years, I know that you have to build trust with the coaching staff, trust with the head coach, and just trust with the whole organization that, one, you're going to carry yourself like a pro. I'm going to be on time. I'm going to be working hard. I'm going to be available, be healthy, and, know what to do and perform at the same time. So my goal, not too concerned about, I'm going to go in there and start at corner. Like, no. I've never really been. I'm going to go in there and show these guys that I can be used in a multitude of things, whether it's special teams, coming in at, at DB, coming in at a big nickel package, a dime package, whatever they need me to be, I'm going to be. If that means run down on kickoff and getting a tackle inside the 20, that's what it must be. And I'm ultimately there to win, help them win games and just contribute and show them that this is the athlete I am, this is the work I want to put in, and this organization that I want to be a part of. So that's ultimately my focus.
Do you have a lot of experience or any experience playing inside in like the slot, the nickel, that kind of?
Yes, actually, that's why I said being at the Panthers, they made me play nickel and safety last year. So that was helpful. Even though I'm a bigger DB, I don't move like a big DB. I move like a smaller DB. So it actually helped me do that during training camp, covering slots and stuff like that and being a dime. And my rookie year, I was guarding tight ends and stuff like that. Like I was guarding Gronkowski and people like that. And, at the Eagles guarding them. So, that helped me in a sense of my game. So yeah, I play a little bit inside. Obviously I'm still a long corner. I want to be outside. It's more comfortable, but if I need to get in there and make things work, I have no problem. I don't feel scared, nothing like that.
Awesome. All right. I got one last one here for you. I know that it's different. You're going to head into the summer with the competition and your focus is going to be making this team. But at the same time, Mike Tomlin said it struck a lot of fans that he is excited to see what Patrick Peterson does mentor wise to these younger corners. You're still only 25.
Look here. You're talking about Patrick Peterson. You're talking about a dude who caught punts. Like, that's somebody we've been watching. So I'm from Texas. Everybody don't know. I'm from Texas. So when I was growing up, LSU was DBU. Now, I know Ohio State have a lot of DBs coming out, but I am from Texas. LSU was the school. That was the school for DB. So everybody wanted to go to LSU, man. I didn't get that offer. I went down there for a visit, but I didn't get the offer. But like, yeah, man, you talking about Pat Pete, legendary dude who's been in the game, who's been all pro, who still can move at his age. So people don't even think about that type of level of knowledge I can gain. How have you been able to stay healthy this long? Stay able to run this long? stay able to still perform this long. We know a lot of dudes were fast beginning of their career and started to decline. He could still move, still run. So to me, the level of preparation that he goes through, I want to hear from him. I want to hear what he has to say. And then on the football side, I mean, that's understood. The level, the way he sees things, the way he operates. I mean, come on, that's just really going to improve my game. So I'm excited for that mentorship and just to be a part of that. And obviously, I'm big on just listening and getting everything I can, because then ultimately, no matter how long I play, I'm never going to know everything. And there's always room for improvement and always room to learn from people, because we all see things differently. And like, the game is changing. Every year, there are new athletes coming out, new dudes who could do even more crazier things.
Yeah.
So it's just like every year, okay, this is how he runs his route. Well, this is how you guard it. It's just like a boxing match. That's how I feel. Different type of receivers, different styles. And I haven't seen every style yet. And I'm sure he's seen a lot of styles and a lot of systems. So it's like, nah, this is how you cover a smaller dude. This is how you cover a dude like this, or this is the scheme they like running. I played against him, or I played against this coach. And that knowledge is just that can help us excel far more. Because, many teams, at the Giants, and I had Logan Ryan, James Bradbury. At the Panthers, I had Stephon Gilmore and AJ Boye. Yeah. And even I know Josh Norman came late, only 2 games last year, but he still taught us a lot. So I've had some good vets who have been in the league, who have performed, and who have gotten paid in the league, rightfully so. So I feel like, man, that's another step in the right place for me to just improve my game.
Yeah, honestly, those guys that you just listed off, if there was like a little combination of who are the best vets you could possibly learn from as a corner, I feel like you're about to complete the trifecta.
I've had some great teachers, and they've all been super cool, man, loving guys. Took into their family, like nobody of them. I don't. People just talk about vets be shying away. Nah, them vets never turned away, never not answered questions, never took the time out of their day. And so, yeah, I'm super excited. And that helped me improve my game, and that's why I hope to just show that and show all the work that has been, accumulated over these years.